Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova. You can call me V, and today I am going to, I think, complete Windy Meadow. I think we're just playing until the end now. Please don't mind the void. I promise it is loading. Hello and welcome to Rowan and to Annie. It is lovely to have you here. Annie says, yay stream, might or might not have had half a heart attack seeing the stream announcement 15 minutes ago, saying stream start at 2 p.m. Thinking I'd missed the start of the stream and rushed over to Twitch, only to remember we're in different time zones, and 2 p.m. actually means 3 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry. Time zone differences will get you that way. They get me all the time. I'm glad you made it anyway. Alright, so we've told everyone's story. No, we've done that. Hang on. Menu. Did it not save? Hang on. Alright, I did all this. I guess I'll just have to rush through it. Oh no. It's hard to rush through. You have to make decisions. Ah! Why didn't it save? Why didn't it save? Load. What? What is happening? Load. Okay, no, that's no good. This is awful. Rowan, sorry, Talon, hello. Talon says first time watching from a strange time zone. It's 8 in the morning. Oh, wow. Hello. I don't know why this is busted. Oh no, now I've lost all of day 4. No. How has this happened? What? Oh my goodness, everyone. I have to... How can I have just lost that save like that? I'm just gonna quit the game and hope that maybe I can still continue. That is unbelievable. And you have to make important decisions in conversation. So I cannot just skip through. That's unbelievable. Okay. Well, loading is no good. But if I continue... Nope, I've lost all of Iudicia. And most of... and certainly a bit of Fable. So... Oh, that's so frustrating. I don't know what to do. How do I get to choosing which story to play? That's awful! That's gonna take me forever to go through. That seems like genuinely really bad design to me. I guess we load Fable. I'm just gonna rush through and hope I make the right choices based on what I remember clicking previously. Alright. This is absolutely garbage. Alright, sorry everyone, I'm just skipping through. All of Iudicia is gone. Try new story. I think if I try new story, I will lose everything. Because the chapter we're looking to get to is locked. Judging by the way this game handles saves, I'm not going to do that. I won't be able to pick the chapter that isn't saved. I'm positive. I'll get to the end of Fable and try it. Okay, well, this... Oh my gosh. Such an enormous amount of stuff. Ryan says it already showed you the chapter was locked? I mean, previously it showed me that the last chapter was locked. It was all question marks and it was locked. Until we got there and we completed Iudicia's story. So I don't know... That's such an enormous story I have to skip through. I'm so upset. Game designer, what the hell? I hope I'm choosing the same things I chose. Ugh. This is unbelievable, the amount I have to get through. Okay. We have the chapter available. I don't understand why it works this way, but we have the chapter available. I'm gonna hit Winnie Meadow. I think we're good. I'm gonna save. Because misclicking load will lose this. Okay, that was Vina, the warrior. We can see everyone gathering in the stronghold. Hello. Save. Alright. Maybe that worked. I don't know. So this is Nita. Gets rather stuffy in here, huh? That's what the fortifications are meant to be like. They're not here to provide you with comfort. When I moved into the watchtower, I had to knock out a few bricks to make space for the new shutters. Could open the doors for a moment, let some air in. Put a finger on them and I'll cut it off. Come on now, the guards are right outside. Thanks, Stabulus. Stabulus is against finger stabbing, just so everyone knows. Oh man, okay, we're genuinely back, which is good. I think Rowan was right, I should have got a new story maybe? I don't know. This goblin pack spent years, if not generations, living in the deep woods. Do you really think a palisade would keep them away? They can sneak up on us from any side, or jump on us from the roof. Wilcon, hello, welcome! Wilcon says, this game looks fun. I watched that clip about popes. You have a fun stream? Oh, okay. I do not remember that clip, I'm afraid, but I'm glad you think so. Stay calm and quiet. You're free to grumble tomorrow if you're still alive. Midnight. Okay. So we're just seeing if everyone gets through the goblin attack or whether the Wrath of the Herds comes down. I can't take this anymore! Calm down, Cal. No, I won't spend another night waiting for the sound of the horn. We should grab the spears and hunt these monkeys down right now, as we are. We've got the upper hand here. Hoping for the animals to get tired is the best thing we can do. And why would we enter the woods in the middle of the night? Let's not provoke even larger creatures. I love Iudicia. I love Iudicia. I hope she gets a good ending. Counting hours only makes it more difficult. Let's try to distract ourselves. Do whatever you want, as long as it's quiet and doesn't involve drinking. Go to sleep if you can. Save strength for tomorrow's work. I won't close my eyes anytime soon. How about a game? A game? Yeah, let's throw hoops at a stick, or play dice, or build mug towers, don't know. I see no toys in the storage room. We left most of our possessions in the warehouse. Good, more noise, more mess. Aren't you tired enough? It's too grim for a song, but how about a tale? Sounds fine to me. Fable, could you try? This is too many characters to be jumping between constantly. Oh my gosh. Yes, have mercy. Save us from this boredom. Boredom? Maybe our last day alive. I'll die of annoyance before the monsters even get here. We're in the center of the room, so everyone would hear you just fine. Don't give me that look, pal. I'm sorry. You're not scared, are you? Okay, so we're Fable at the moment. Terrified. What's wrong with you? I'm more like terrified. Terrified. Well, they all are, and they need a bard's help. Just make them forget where they are. Tomorrow I'll make you a large bowl of hazelnuts fried in honey. Next time ask me first. Fine, but next time ask me first. Have some decency, man. You're right. I'm sorry. But still, you'll be great. Don't worry so much. Well, I need a moment to think. You search your memories of the days you spent with bards, priests, and manuscripts, and soon find a few stories you hold dear. You're relieved. These stories shape you, and you'll use them to inspire others. Your audience deserves the truth, honesty. You may not entertain the entire tribe, but you'll give them more than brief enjoyment. You'll give them memories, a shard of you. You share. Let's see, a fun adventure from your life, a famous legend about bravery and endurance, the true story about Vina and the trolls. Ooh. I want either a fun adventure from your life or a true story about Vina and the trolls, I think. I'm thinking the true story about Vina and the trolls. But I don't know if Vina would want us to tell that story. I don't know. What do people think? What do you think Fable should tell a story about? I'm definitely leaning towards the true story of Vina and the trolls. That's like Fable telling a story of a local hero, a story they won't have heard before. Rowan says Vina. Wilco says, could have sworn it was you? There's a funny VTube clip about popes having dead names. I'll try not to interrupt. Oh, thanks. No, feel free to interrupt. It really could have been me. I just don't remember everything I do or say. I don't know. I don't think I have clips anywhere but here, though, is the only thing. Anyway. Alright, I guess we're gonna go... Vina. Her plan was brilliant in its simplicity. She exchanged glances with Firma. Grab the spears. They're coming. That was Firma, I think. The horns led them and brought doom upon the beasts. Let's get to it, then. Not you, Mayor. Are you not to hold the square? I almost forgot. But hurry, then. Dad, are you ready? A slight change of plans. Lacerta? I'm listening. You shouldn't be alone. Ask Hostia to stay at your side. Is she prepared? All she needs to do is dance around them and buy the mayor some time. She's more of a fighter than anyone inside the stronghold. You got your first scars when you were her age. She can take 1 or 2 punches from large apes. Maybe. I may not always agree with the choices you and your siblings make, but I know you can handle yourselves. Is that fine with you, Mayor? Sure. Now don't make the guards wait any longer. Let's go. And remember, I've got your back. Isn't Hostia's our youngest sister who's feeling left out of everything and was crying because of it? Oh, I hope she's pleased she's been volunteered by her father to fight goblins. Oh gosh. It's kind of an action scene. I'm fine, you see. I'm sitting on my own. Too tired to argue with you, and you won't stop. and won't stop you from a miserable death once your wounds open up. Let Iudicia do her job. My job? Am I getting paid now? I mean, pay us by dealing with the scavengers digging through the ashes of our garden. We need to plant new seedlings. I'll be happy to. What's her condition? The cut in her abdomen will be a problem. She needs to avoid running, climbing, and lifting. Come back every few days so I can examine the stitches. Stitches, right. I should learn how to sew a wound. I can teach you on a rainy day. The bite on her neck needs to be kept clean, but it's nothing to worry about. Use ash soap, carefully. The bruises are negligible. Gonna be fine, Hostia. What's wrong, little one? Does it hurt so bad? I was so scared. Even veterans get scared. You were strong, courageous. I'm proud of you. Vina, I don't want you to leave. Hi, Dave. I didn't know it's been so hard on you. Dad says you should move to the city, and I was sure that you would. But I haven't decided yet. That's what I'm saying. Every time I see you, I don't know what to feel. I'm a warrior now too. I'm done standing in the back, watching my sisters yelling at each other, waiting for problems to disappear. You've always been on my side, but you've also taught me a lot. I can handle whatever's coming, but we both need to move forward. You're right. Enough waiting. The world won't freeze for me. Primordial Nightmare, hello! Dave says, I have arrived at a serious moment. As if every moment of this game isn't. Absolutely. This is an incredibly serious game. And it's the very end. We're doing the final chapter now. So we're going to see how everything... Wilka, is it someone else? That sounds right. It doesn't sound like me. No worries. I mean, it's like, I say a lot of things. I do not specifically remember that, for sure. And have a nice day, Wilco. Don't worry. Dave says you always remember the Pope. I think Vina should stay. I'm gonna stay. This is where I belong. In that case, you need to start training with me. I'll pay you back with a cute clay mug. And I'll put it on a shelf in Tasty Claw. After all, I'm gonna be a regular. Yes, okay. I think she needed to stay for her sister. I'm happy I got to choose that. Oh no! Iudicia and her fiancé that she doesn't love. Oh gosh. Primordial Nightmare says, I want a cute mug too. We need to talk. I'm exhausted. Could this wait till tomorrow? You asked me to give you my answer before the end of the day. Guess we were too busy to have our chat. This bird is terrifying. This is like a four-eyed crow. I love it. I want to be friends with it. It's so pretty. Look. 4 eyes. Kind of justified considering the circumstances. But I'm ready. Are you now? I'm listening. Does she want to marry him or not? I don't want Iudicia to be trapped if she doesn't want to marry him. But I don't want to have to make this decision because I don't know how she feels. Because it seems like she was happy when she was talking about how she really likes him and feels safe with him, and she doesn't feel a lot of romantic love really for anyone. But I don't know. Rowan says go with yes. Yeah, was she just feeling uncertain, like kind of cold feet, or did she not want this? Because I think marrying your friends is valid, but yeah. I just want her to be happy. Alright, I'll go with yes. I'll go with yes. I want to be with you. I want to be with you. Sorry I made you wait so long. Don't mention it, and I'm sorry I pushed you so much. I'm not used to people saying no to me. We'll grow together. Rowan says, I think you get to decide how she feels. Ah. I see. That's a good frame. That's all I want. Oh, I'm really happy that we got to decide that then, because I felt so bad for both of them. Oh, Fable and Stabulous. What a stupid task. Do we have to scrub the pavement? It's just blood. Daces, they're going to be farmers? What, Fable and Stabulous? Oh, grow together, probably wheat. Gotcha. Gotcha. Primordial Nightmare says, yes, please clean the pavement. What, do you not want to be wading around in blood? I do feel like it would absolutely stink. It may dry up in the sun. Nah, rain will wash it. And if it doesn't rain, we'll see maggots spreading from here to my inn. Yeah, absolutely, maggots. Annie says, okay, now when do Fable and Stabulous get married? That's good. Fine, see? I'm helping. Last night was crazy. How you made me share a tale with everyone. But exciting, wasn't it? Yeah, I guess. Not everyone was captured by your tale, but you sure made an impression. I could tell you were speaking from your heart. Dave says, welcome back to our main story, Ableist Simulator 2.0. Absolutely. I mean, I hope Fable gets a happy ending, because Fable's story is so frustrating. Like, it's so unfair. Yeah, I can make a few compromises here and there, but I'm responsible for my words, and I want to be proud of them. But once I was done, I kept thinking about the details I missed or the words I could have used instead. I want to be better at this. Still, it felt nourishing. I've met many bards, and all of them told me the same thing. Once you're satisfied with your poem, song, or tale, it's as if you've reached the highest mountain peak, or defeated a dragon, or stabbed something. I added that, I'm sorry. But other days you can barely put two words together. The fear grabs you like a bear and sits on your stomach. You can't make a perfect story, and even if you could, you won't satisfy everyone. Don't use them to measure your work. As a storyteller, you'll need to forgive yourself. Why is Stabulous dispensing all his wisdom? Keep moving forward without ever reaching your destination. Stabulous is not a font of wisdom. He should have changed his name. I've been on both sides of this. It's tough, but I'm learning. Lita and I are getting married. Oh, damn, congrats. Thanks, but one thing hasn't changed since the last time we talked. She's not going to work for me any longer. Instead, I'll support her on her woodworking path. Dave says defeated a dragon? Like at checkers, right? Right, exactly. Why is everyone always wanting to defeat dragons anyway? Uncool. In the meantime, Latro, the ex-hunter, asked me for a job. So you need my final answer? When? Like, you know, right now. Huh. I'm sorry, recently everything has been rushing forward. I think Fable should be a bard and get out of this hellish town. I want to be a bard. I'm sorry, but I won't give up now. I want to be a bard, more than anything. Annie says we want to defeat dragons because you guys are so damn good and skilled at everything. Surely that. Excellent, thank you, yes. That must be it. At checkers as well, yes. That's too bad, but I hope you'll succeed. Are we good? Of course. I'm just a bit sad. I can still help you from time to time in the evenings, just like before. We'll see. Let's focus on all this dirt for now. "10 days later. Okay, everybody? Fable... Oh, sorry, my brain's disappearing. We're maybe one round away from getting rebuked by Meadow for refusing to dance. What can I say? That's how her tribe celebrates. They clasp their hands, run around the fire, and laugh and all. If she wants me to give it a shot, she needs to make the steps easier. Especially these those bows of hers. The right leg extended, hand to the chest. The left leg. Fate says that Windy Meadow would also have its own weird customs if it wasn't so tied to Beritus. When I was in the city, it didn't feel all that different there. It's just much louder and grey. It's been 10 years and nobody's aged. You should bring some easy dances from your travels. You want me to teach you the steps? I make no promises. I'd rather listen to more of your stories, though they ain't so easy to follow. The one you shared at the ceremony had a ton of folks in it. You had me worried at first with your hands shaking like that, but once you got started for real, you were like a real bard. I spent 10 days putting it together. Good thing I could write parts of it down, otherwise I'd have gotten completely lost. Dave says you put the left leg in, left leg out. He's gonna come and teach them the hokey cokey. The herbalist, Iudicia said yes, I just got an achievement. And here comes... Wait, no, it's not. It's her. Oh. And here comes the bride! And the groom. Having fun, you two? No grumbling here, but you're almost out of mead. Oh, it's been 10 years, it's been 10 days, what am I thinking? That's why no one's aged. I don't know why in 10 days he, like, traveled really far, but I just got muddled. I had that moment as we transitioned there where I got really muddled. Rowan's confirming it was 10 days, thank you. Annie says she's the angriest looking bride I've ever seen. Decided to ration it. I don't want to spend the next few days patching you all up. I'll bring the next cast soon. Duh, maybe my sister's wedding, but it's still a wedding. I deserve a full cup. Dave says resting, I don't know if I want to marry this man face. No, she wants to marry the man, she doesn't want to be married, which, wait. She doesn't want to, doesn't want to have a wedding. She was very anti the wedding. Good to see that you two are still alright, despite, you know, the parent situation. Well, not much has changed, to be honest. Iudicia's right to be upset, but I'll win her over. Don't get so cocky. All I can promise is that I'll try to be polite in front of them. You'd better. At least you haven't embarrassed me yet. I kind of miss the news of your sisters, to be honest. We've got the same hair. So? You ain't sheep to group you by fur alone. Okay, yeah, got that. Noses, too. Right, the sheep. I was meant to help Arata tomorrow, but if it rains again, I may not make it in time. I can't really ride through the mud of that new animal pen. But in the meantime, Fable, could I borrow you for a moment? I love your dress. Is this green the best? Avola was supposed to have a matching robe, but we lost a whole crate of goods to the bandits. Iudicia's wedding dress is genuinely just her normal dress, but like new, and I love it. I know, but what are you going to do with it now? I'll keep it, in case I'm to join my husband on a trip to the city. Or you can get pregnant and fat and pass the dress on to your kids once it's their turn to get married. I've got so much work to do in the forest garden, I won't have the chance to sit around. The Bard. Fable chose his dreams over safety. Your family mentioned you're getting familiar with a quill. I guess, though I mainly use a stylus. And I assume you still need some savings to roam as a bard. I'm too young to leave. I was planning to join a group of adventurers at the roadside inn, maybe 2 years from now. Daisy, she just put it in the wash. That's fantastic. Now that old Salvia is my guest, we have grand plans for the future, and we're going to start by writing a manuscript together. Vate's told me about it. The Herbalist's Primal. Weren't you going to hire a scribe from Veritas for that? You wouldn't believe how much of the Orders of Truth take for such services. I may not be struggling, but my expenses this year have gotten a bit out of hand. Maybe you could take care of the first draft. You'd spend a few seasons chatting with Salvia, writing down her memories. Then you'd edit your notes into a pile of tablets, or even a manuscript. I would then send it all to Veritas for the final polishes. It may not be as inspiring for you as spending time with the old tales, but you'd be generously rewarded, and I'm in. I see. Just like that? Got a condition, of course. Surprise me. I'll add Nalia's stories to my notes as well, if she allows it. Why don't we ask her right away? I think you just get, do you just get a happy ending regardless of what you choose? Because that's a nice way to end a game. That was quite miserable most of the way through. And what are your new plans, Mina? I need you to stay with us until the next hunting season. By then I'll be dying to have some game meat. As if another few sausages are gonna kill your cravings. I've got a few options, but I ain't looking for any excitement. What matters is I'm gonna have my family and friends around. Vina decided to stick to what she knows. Yep. Dave's is very sweet that he's offering to save money, but why is this dude interrupting his wedding to have this chat? Because now's the time! Everything has to be wrapped up today! My dad needs dragons, and soon. We could assist the travelers and merchants stopping by the village. No goblin would stop our spears. And who cares if I become a guard, join the lumberjacks, or help out in the forest garden? Work's work. I wish you luck. May you spend many more hours and coins in Tasty Claw. What a friend you are. Let's hope you won't regret it, just saying. Now we'll overcome boredom together. We survive the trolls, the fire, and a pack of bloodthirsty goblins. We'll be fine. There we go. They're all happy. Good. Stabulous, what are you doing here? And Pudens, no one cares about either of you. What's this? Last by Jerzy Herasmowitz. The Forest. Poisonous mushrooms want to be picked at any cost. Green perennials cut your hands like a razor. Bogs would sell their carpets to anyone. The clearing is black from all this poison. Cowbanes and hellebores keep smiling at you. The forest is silent and gentle. In memory of Tomas Hilfman Hulak. Okay. Windy Meadow by Aureus. That was a really fun game. I did not like it as much as Road Warden, but then it was the precursor, you know? I think it got re-released. So, in many ways, I feel like I can see the roots of Road Warden in this. Both in some of the character designs, and in the storytelling. I'm glad we got to have happy endings. Rowan says, and in Iudicia. Yeah, Iudicia, absolutely. Iudicia is just Eudocia from the next game. I don't know why the name isn't even changed. And it's wild how games that are made just by one person just require so much additional help, so many more resources. It's no wonder these huge games have such long credits. Thank you for visiting Windy Meadow. Alright, well, it's only 20 to 3, and I guess we're done with that? Hang on then, everyone. Well, we just got, like, a bit of extra time. I didn't have anything prepared because every other chapter took, like, an hour and 45 minutes, so I definitely expected this to be one game. So... I don't know. I don't feel like I have anything that isn't a huge shift in energy. I'll give you some options for what we can play. I can switch to Palia, which is a peaceful MMO that I play. And I'll just be wandering around a pretty world, talking to people and farming and grabbing stuff. But it probably not much will happen. And that's kind of mid in my game as well, but people could have a look at it. I could run... This is such a tonal shift. I can run Phasmophobia, the ghost hunting game. It is very scary, but because I know... And it used to be so scary that I couldn't play it. But I've learned so much about the game, and I'm so good at understanding what the ghosts are doing now that I'm not really frightened. So I would be willing to play it solo, which I have never done. Annie says, peaceful MMO sounds fun. My interest is piqued. Rowan says, ooh, Phasmophobia. We're gonna need a tiebreaker. I think we'll stick with those options. Yeah. We can play a peaceful MMO. I'm just gonna wander around. Or I can play a ghost hunting game. Is scary, but not so scary for me these days. Annie says, I'm a scaredy cat. I can't deal with jump scare horror. Yeah, I mean, I completely get it. Rowan says, I was good with Palia until you mentioned Phasmophobia. I think Phasmophobia will fit better into the stream timings. But if people are happy with... Dave says, boo. Dave, don't jump scare people. Yeah, Dave, what's your vote? We'll take a tiebreaker. Dave says, MMO sounds like it'd be interesting to see the world. Get a V tour guide. I don't know how good a tour guide I am, but yeah, let's do that. I'm going to quickly bring the string down and then bring it back up. So don't panic.